This is the 9th stop on the 2011 ASP World Title Race. It has been determined that this year's World Title will not be decided in Portugal. There are still 6 surfers remaining. In front is obviously Kelly Slater, he's way out in front. But with 30,000 points remaining in the last 3 events, there's still Owen Wright, Joel Parkinson, Taj Burrow, Adriana de Souza, and Jordy Smith are all still mathematically in contention. So we'll see how everything pans out here in Super Tubos, and we'll go from there.
Yep, about to start round 1 of the Curl Pro Portugal here at pretty good waves at Super Tubes. The building swell, currently around about 2 to 3 feet. We are going to see bigger sets this afternoon. We're expecting in the 5-foot range. Nice clean conditions with a light breeze. First heat's shaping up as a good one as well. Fred Pataccia, Jadson Andre, and of course Joel Parkinson. So great to get things underway. It's going to be a fantastic event.
Heat 1 is on. Welcome everybody to the Curl Pro Portugal 2011.
It's the first time I've surfed this break and it seems really good. I'd love to see it when it gets a little bit bigger. It's got a lot of power to it and really good shape, so hopefully the swell comes and we score.
Oh, it's great today, 4-foot, perfect A-frame peaks, barrels. We had an expression session. The beach is packed, skulls everywhere, and the best thing is that when you do something, the fans just go crazy, and the crowd, it's really cool. You get such a good feeling out of it, and it spurs you on to go bigger the next time.
Kelly Slater, look at this thing draining. Where is he?
Can he find the exit?
Shaka claim.
Gabriel Medina's the real deal. He's got 17.87 in this heat so far. He's got Rayani Montero and Thiago Pires comboed, and he hasn't even done an air yet.
It's a whole 30 minutes out there, and you can get 2 waves in a couple of minutes, So, even though I was comboed, I knew that there was going to be waves. I just had to be patient and, just wait for my chance.
The last couple of heats were some of the best heats of the day. After all the backwash stopped, it really got good. Even the last heat, it was a little bit dark, but when the waves came, they were exceptional. But, the guys surfed really well. I think every heat guys were getting 8s and 9s, so I think, the waves were fantastic when they came. I think the swell window we've got is probably going to be good tomorrow, hopefully, and good the next day, and then after that, it's a gamble. So I'd like to run as much as we can in the conditions we've got.
We're talking each other, and there is really good waves breaking. The public is already in the beach. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's perfect.
But they don't want
could be another fantastic right reggae.
Here's a nice, clean, deep tube comes out. What's he going to do to finish it off with big roundhouse cutback?
Travis Logie literally with a buzzer beater here, super deep on a solid set wave. Not one of the biggest, he's claimed it.
Noxie racing, can he get through it? He can!
Wow, Sean, you are not dreaming. It is pumping, and we are in Portugal, and Taylor Knox just picked up a bomb.
Aside from Chorbo, this is the best waves we've had on tour so far this year, and this is the best paniche we've gotten since we've been coming. It's a good wave, man.
As we see out the back, it is our man Kai on the goopy footer. Oh, he's coming out.
I thought when Kai got that beautiful left and came out and double fisted it, I've just gone, whoa, Julian's in trouble. And then he backed up and I've gone, whoa, Julian is really in trouble now. And then Julian, who's a tough competitor, he just came back. And I mean, what he did was incredible. To come back against like nearly a perfect wide and another 9, it was amazing.
To a bomb set, and he's in, and he's going to come out of this perfectly positioned.
Probably mine, I reckon, the best heat I've seen all year. Like, easy. It's in terms of just guys just throwing waves at each other. You know, it's just lefts, rights, and it was just wave for wave. And it was such a bummer that someone had to lose that heat.
Frustration, yeah, sadness. I don't know. I really need a result.
As we see Kelly Slater using his priority, nice open barrel, comes screaming out of that one. Big cutback and rebounds off the right water. And just falls off the end, but all the heart. But look at this one from Geordie. This angle is really going to talk it up.
So he's straight into it, right behind the curtain, completely slotted all the way from the beginning until the end.
Set. Oh, big
Wave the day, come on, Pete, come on, come out.
He is, and he claims it. Oh, well, as he should.
We know he's going back in the lead.
It was probably, about as good as you're going to see on a breach break in a contest, ever. Probably one of the best days we've seen all year, by far.
It's been an incredible third day of competition here at Super Tubes. Once again, the star of the show has been the wave, but the wave that has served up perfect 10s.
Great waves. It's a bit smaller today. It looks nicer as well, smoother maybe.
Second half of round 3. Owen Wright and John Florence. Of course, a super important heat for Owen Wright as he is still in the hunt for the 2011 ASP World title. It's a 2-man race now. Everybody knows it's all about Kelly and Owen. Kelly is through to round 4. Owen needs to get through to round 4 to keep this thing going. Potentially the most important heat of the event.
My chin's still up. I'm still feeling really good. I put a pretty good heat together then, and just come off second best. So as far as the title race is concerned, look, I'm just going to try and do my best, and I really want to finish off with a bang this year and get some good results.
He's actually in position for the left, but instead backdoored the right, and it's a long running one. He's got a lot of work to do. A second section and out. Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, driving into this thing. Big section here. He's got another section here on the inside.
What's he going to do? Oh, nice.
Just getting closed out. Kelly
carbon copy of his last. Still, but having, just like David had to a bottom turn snap into it. Kelly, though, finds the exit. Oh! Goes into a super long extension floater. He's got a big smile on his face.
One of the best contests ever. All the boys are so happy. I mean, you know, there's perfect barrels and there's lefts and rights, so, you know, no one can complain, you know.
Some of the heat, at my opinion, will go in the history of surfing of the SP.
Man, every heat, that's a highlight pretty much, you know, there's 10s going down, all the boys are just ripping out there. I hope it just still kicks in for this afternoon for the finals.
Look at this thing racing. Liner Alves.
Oh, that's Tater Alves, excuse me.
Into this left-hander sliding it into the pit.
Oh, look at this, another beautiful tube, and he comes out. So John Lawrence having a look at this one. What can he do? He takes off in the red singlet, sets up the tube. There it is, a good clean barrel. He's coming out of that one. Styling.
Look at this position in the left right here. He's deep on it and comes out with the spit, had his head down, shakes it off. I think he might have been thinking, am I going to make this thing? He had his head.
He's an amazing tube rider.
Heading into the quarterfinals, a lot of anticipation going into especially that first one. Taj Burrow and Julian Wilson, two super talented regular foots, but Julian coming from that new school, and he just made that final in France, and you know he wants to win so bad.
Opening his account here in quarterfinal number one.
How much fun this little thing is.
Coming out.
Oh, you know he's coming out.
Oh,
he's the punt. There it is.
Land it. Oh.
And Taj had him comboed at the end, and Julian got that 10-point ride just to seal the deal. He thought he was going to get back into it, but he ran out of time. But it was one of those heats, too. It was so fun for the fans to watch, and you know it was a tough one to lose for Julian because he did get that perfect wave right before the heat came to a close.
I had a few heats that were pretty memorable heats. I mean, I just lost before in the quarters, but I went out with a 10 and I had potentially another 10 that I fell off right at the end, which kind of hurt. But yeah, it's been a spectacular event. The crowd here is so amazing. They're so supportive, and it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, they get right behind us. So that's really special, and you know, everyone's putting on a great show. There's been some amazing heats.
Kelly Slater and Heitor Alves. Of course, on paper, you would think that Kelly Slater would win. And of course, out in the water, that's exactly what happened.
Kelly drops in, good looking wave here. He's in, driving through, and bends back out, and he's out.
Well, that's the difference between Kelly Slater and everyone else.
Big rock and roll float to finish. He's getting to the point where he's just starting to toy with things now. What did I say? He's just taken off switchfoot.
And he's come out. Oh, people would have killed. Davo would have killed for that wave in his heat against Julian earlier. That was a heat winner in that heat.
Quarter three.
Adriano against Michel Bourez.
That was kind of one of the heats of the round because Michel Bourez looks so dynamic in the barrel.
Everybody thought that one was going to go to the Spartan. And Adriano de Souza had other ideas.
Is he going to come out? He does. Adriano de Souza. Whoa!
Wow, that ride is staying wide.
And it was a 10-point ride, and he won the heat, but just by a little bit.
We had quarter four, all-Australian matchup, Joel Parkinson and Bede Durbridge, and you'd say Parko's probably the favorite in that heat, going into it with his past history of results. Bede Durbridge had that one left where he was so deep on, he wasn't supposed to make it, got that 9.77 and made his way into the semis. So pretty exciting through that quarterfinal scenario to see what was going to happen in the semis.
Semi-final number one, Taj Burrow against Kelly Slater. anytime those two guys match up, you know it is going to be an amazing heat.
You know, when you're 7 against Kelly, I really want to beat him because we've had so many really good battles, and he's got the better of me a lot of times. So I really wanted that one.
You're kind of thinking, okay, maybe this is Taj's moment where he's going to get him back. And the next thing you know, Kelly's falling out of the sky. He had a 19.5 total to take out Taj Burrell. And he always wants to put the final performance all the way up as close to 20 as he can. So he always builds. He had that 19.5, so maybe Kelly ended up peaking too early in semifinal number 1, but did a good job against Taj.
He's just incredible. He serves so good. So I don't know what you have to do, but you need to get 2 10s and shut the door. Maybe 3 just to be safe. I broke my leash and I had to do a run around the beach. And as I was paddling back out, I was so tired from swimming and stuff. I was just about drowning. And he got that left right in front of me, and I was just like, oh no, that's a big score.
Time ticks down. I'm having a great time. Oh! Come out. Well, there's another perfect 10, ladies and gentlemen.
Kelly thought he was a G-Land there for a second. He thought he was back at Speedies.
I think he's got a voodoo doll for me. He's always getting me, so it's exciting though, you know, it's good for the spectators, it's good for the sport. I'm still having fun, you know, it makes me surf better, so I'm sure he agrees.
Moving into semi-2, Adriano was just on pace with the ocean. You could tell he was feeling pretty spiritual about his presence in Portugal, you know, looking to the sky a lot after he'd kick out of waves, and he found a good energy against Bede Durbridge, who's usually pretty solid and unfazable in those kind of conditions.
Bede Durbridge holding priority and letting Adriano de Souza have a little sneaky insider.
Yeah, it's a little, it's a tight little barrel, but it's long. Adriano again, driving through, taking a highlight, he's going to come out. Little section here, just tags it.
It's the first time I see people going out of the water, losing and still smiling.
Adriano de Souza, Kelly Slater, and it was kind of the final that we wanted to see because of what's been happening between Adriano and Kelly over the past year, thinking back to the Puerto Rico heat, which decided Kelly's 10th world title. Adriano was so upset that he lost that heat, it almost created a little rivalry between them because Kelly was kind of quoted saying how much Adriano was hassling him in that quarterfinal, and he didn't take that too easily. We, as fans, we wanted this final. We wanted Adriano and Kelly.
And as we speak right now, those two are paddling out to do battle. It's time for the final!
As we see, well, here we go, up and riding in the barrel. Adriano de Souza weaving his way through. Look at this thing, he's come out.
Here we go.
Whoa.
He's asking for the 10 already. Coming down to that event. Looks like he's scattered down the beach here, up, down the line. He's got some speed for this tube. Kelly comes out. There's that big float, covers the ground, stomps it in the flats. A solid one coming through out the back. Adriano de Souza drives to the first section, comes out. He's out in front now. Let's see what he's got on the inside. Roundhouse cutback, rebounding high off the top. A little more room on the inside section. And actually kind of comes a little warbly on the inside move, but a great tube to start.
Correct. Furious paddle. Well, take it away, Joe.
Taking off and packing this barrel. Kelly Slater is deep on this thing, still traveling, and he comes out, nails it on the inside, hammers that. How is that finishing move? He doesn't pull it off, but he gets so deep.
He now needs a 7.78, very close indeed.
30 seconds on the clock, on his backhand, down to the bottom. It's not barreling, going for a huge air off the top, and he's down. On top of the world, taking out Kelly Slater. I don't think he would have asked for anyone else in this final to take his second win of the season.
I'm so happy right now with this picture. It was so tough to get this win, and then make so special as well because Kelly was there. And I had 3 days. I had so much fun. And I got many barrels, and I got my first 10 ever in 7 years of being on the world tour. And then I can make more special to bring this trophy to home.